Mm. Welcome, you guys. You could always fast forward the beginning of my videos if you're like wanting just get straight to the message, right? Um, Welcome, you guys. Love you. How are you guys? Hope you're doing well. It's a beautiful day out. Actually, it's gorgeous out. Um, so I wanted to talk to you guys about a couple of things. I'm just listening to what Spirit's saying. hmm So I'm hearing just get focused right now, like meditate on what you want to know, what you need to know. Love you guys. How are you? I love you. I'm seeing people building something over there across the street, and I'm hearing like building, and like how it gets in the summer. It starts people start building stuff, and there's houses being built. There's action. Everybody's outside, and all this stuff. And I'm seeing that, and that's a message for some of you. Um, some of you guys are going to like see. You could see like energy. Because okay, I'm gonna say this. Last night I was meditating, and I said to my guys, like, you know how like people will say, oh, they've seen ghosts and shit like that. Listen, I've never personally, and I don't believe in ghosts. I don't know why. I just don't. But I do believe in energy. So I believe that like they're like little balls of light or dark energy. You could either see it swinging through or something like that. And I do believe that there's an alternate realm that we can tap into if we choose to. But I do believe that like we are in between all the realms. And so, yeah, sometimes we pick up on some things and some residual energy we do. But the reason why I'm saying that is because if you want to do, I'm hearing, because some of you are going to be doing what I'm doing, but like in a different level, you're going to be actually working with spirit on a like medium, like as a medium. I'm hearing some of you guys are meant to do that. So I don't want you to fear this ghost story bullshit, okay? Because I don't want you to do that, because what's going to happen is it's gonna scare you away from doing the work that you came here to do, and I don't want you getting scared about that. That's not how I don't want you to be afraid. So I'm telling you, as a person who's been doing this for a long time and since my whole life, I remember seeing dark energy in corners of the room. I would see people's faces change and things like that here and there. I've seen that many times. I've heard voices, and I'm talking about like heard like not on drugs, not on anything, because I heard them on drugs, but that's because you tap into a whole nother reality when you're high, okay? Like if you're on some kind of like hallucinogenic, of course, uppers, downers, you tap into a world that you don't want to tap into, which is why today I could never do a drug again, because I know where I'll tap into, and I'm not in the mood to be tapping into no dark energy like that. And they do get happy when you start doing drugs and shit like that again. So those of you who are thinking about doing a drug again, let me remind you that when you do, those demons will be right there hanging out with you, like, ha ha ha, ha, we got them. They'll be laughing and giggling, and you don't want that, right? So that's how I'm gonna stop you. Maybe I'll scare the shit out of you and you won't do a drug again, because guess what? They will come right next to your ass and they will be sitting right there and they'll be laughing. And the angels will be on the side, like, no, no, crying, and they'll be laughing. You don't want your angels crying, right? Okay, good. Today, Spirit, I think I'm going to put, matter of fact, I shared the link where people can add and edit things on my Amazon wish list. I want to see if you guys add a tarot deck there, that I could purchase or that somebody purchases, because I think I need a new tarot deck for some reason. It's like I get itchy and I need like a new deck, because I've been working with these same decks for so long, which is fine. I love them, but I want to see if another deck doesn't call to me. But I don't need tarot cards, honestly. I use them because they're fun to play with, and plus they keep my mind busy when I'm doing readings. I don't have to focus dead ass on the message. You see, I channel mostly without them. But today I'm only working with these for some reason, just this, the Rider Waite. And then I have this, which Spirit told me to read a couple of things from here. So I wanted to give these messages because I know that in this time, a lot of you are going to be experiencing change. I'm hearing that you're going to be transferring your energy. You're going to be seeing spirit, communicating with them. I'm hearing this. Okay. So if you're seeing, when I say seeing, I mean like you're going to visually understand that they're there, but you're not going to see them in your face, like standing there. It's going to be more like a third eye connection to spirit where you're able to like, let's say if you're talking to someone, you almost can see a visual in your third eye of a person, a spirit that's standing next to them or something like that. Your crown chakra is activating. And when I say your crown chakra is activating, I mean that shit is activating. It's like on another level activating. So you're gonna feel heat in your crown chakra. You're gonna feel vibrations in certain areas. You may feel like a tapping here or a vibration in these areas. You might feel like a heat in this area in your third eye. Last night I was getting major downloads and my third eye was like on fire, bro. It was on fire. It was absolutely amazing. Yeah, right, right, right. I want to tell you guys this right now. First of all, I love you. Okay. Just want to let you know I love you and I want to see you do nothing but the best for yourself and for others. Be kind to children, be kind to animals, be kind to your children. Understand that they're going through a journey too and support them and guide them. Don't pressure and punish them when they do things that you wish they wouldn't do, unless obviously you're teaching them something that they need to react a certain way or something. I get it, but please be kinder to your children. Please be kinder to your animals. Please go walk your dogs more. I'm hearing go walk your dogs more, go to the park, find people that want to do the same things you do. And I know this is weird and I don't care what people think. I am going to be posting like, hey guys, I'm going to take a ride up to like Bear Mountain State Park. If anybody wants to meet up, we can go walking there, but be kinder to your children. Understand they're also going through a journey. They're learning just like you are. So when your child is acting a certain way, you want to get frustrated with them. I've learned to like stay quiet and just listen because they are going through what you went through. And it's hard to be a kid today. Today is harder than when we were growing up. Every time we think it's easier, it's actually harder because we think like, oh, your life's so much easier. You have me, I drive, I got money, but understand that they're going through like technology era where kids are not communicating with each other and basically all they have is their parents and you're their friend. So you have to be kinder to them is what I'm saying, okay? I'm not your friend, but no, I gotta finish. Eliana, please. It's gonna take me 20 minutes, I promise you, okay? Please, Ellie, please. If you let me do this, I will do whatever you want after, okay? Just leave me alone. What's on your, why you have red stuff on your nose? What is it?
Where?
Right here, baby. You need a tan, girlfriend. Looking like the vampires. Looking like the Vampire Diaries. Okay. I love you too. Okay. Wow, you guys. Wow, you guys. I'm so happy right now because I knew that I was going to be giving good messages. I just wasn't expecting this outcome right away. Do you see that? The Fool, the Queen of Wands, and the Lovers. Whew. I'm going to say this to you, and I'm going to say this to you now. It's the things you least expect this year to happen is what's going to happen. I see you being very social this year. Thank you, Karina. Thank you, always donating. Thank you so much. I love you guys. Thank you for joining members. I love you. You guys are fucking rock stars, okay? Soon I'll be moving into my own place. I'm like, y'all better start joining members. I got to pay my bills. No, but, right now I'm not stressed about it, but thank you guys for supporting everything that we do together here as a collective, right? My guides told me, like, they've been telling me, because, I quit. Thank you for gifting Void. Wow, you guys, when I say to you, there is a celebration. I'm just going to say this to you. You better be ready for this fun time. Again, the Fool came out twice, okay? Thank you, Void. Thank you so much. We love you, man. We love you. You guys, I cannot deal with this. Look at this. Thank you, Doja. Thank you, 1999. Thank you, Rachi. I love you. I love you. I love you. Tonight around 6:30. Matter of fact, I might in like an hour or two after I take her to eat and stuff, clean up a little bit and then sit here and do the mini readings that people booked. If you didn't see the post for the mini readings, I put a $44 option there for a reason because it's going to be like a longer message. Like you're going to feel like you almost got a reading with me, but like it's just like the start of the private reading type of thing. Then I did the smaller ones, the $25 ones for those of you who are like, I just want a quick, like, tell me what's coming next type thing, because I know people have been wanting to get private readings with me. It will happen, you guys. Bear with me, be patient. As soon as, listen, I'm not here to, as people tell you, don't share shit with people, but I'm going to share it with you. You're my people, and I know you care about me just like I care about you. I'm manifesting moving into my own space. making enough money to pay bills, because single mothers, you all know, it's at least $3,000 to $4,000 a month in bills, and that comes like with Netflix bill and your cell phone bill, your car payment, your rent, all of these things, they come out to like at least 3,500 to 4,000 a month. For me right now, I'm not paying rent, but I give my mom about $600-700 a month sometimes. My bills already come out to like 2,800, and I'm not in my own place. You understand that, right? So like she'll be like, "Don't give me the money," but I do. And then sometimes when I need money, she'll like give it back to me, and I'll be like, "Don't do that." She's like, "Just take it. It's from me to you. I'm going on vacation with my daughter." She's like, "I'll give you $1,000." I'm like, "What?" Okay, because she sees me giving, and I'm very nurturing and caring and giving to her. And I just bought her this thing, guys. I can't wait to show you guys. It's called intake breathing. And it's like you put it on your nose, it spreads your nostrils. I got it for her, and it comes in a package. If it works amazing, I'll let you guys know about it. I got it from TikTok shop. I watched the live last night, and the lady who kind of like created this, we were talking, and she told me about it, and I told her, like, if you could send me some, I'd like to gift them to my viewers, so she's like, all right, we'll talk about that soon. Okay, so if she does that, I'll send it to you guys. It's like a magnet thing, and it spreads your nose open. It's amazing. That's for some of you, maybe you can't breathe at night. Also, I am hearing that you're waking up with a dry mouth very badly, like to the point where your tongue it's like paper. That happens to me a lot. So I'm going to say this once I use this thing, and I'm going to show you this mouth tape. Mouth tape, it's a big thing, but here's the thing. Mouth tape for me, I'm claustrophobic. So putting that all over my mouth, it's not going to work. So I'm going to cut the strips in 2 pieces, and I'm going to put it like this, like this. So my mouth is kind of open, but it's closed, because we have to learn to breathe from our nose. We have to. We have to learn to breathe from our nose. So cut the mouth tape in 2 and put one here and one here. This way you still have room to breathe, just in case because sometimes my nose gets so stuffy at night that I can't breathe at all. And it's usually, okay, I want you to, real quick, I learned a lot last night, and I want to share it. Your nose, you see your nose? Look up like that. Whichever side is smaller, like my right side is smaller. Starseed Rising, I love you. It's funny because Starseed Rising, I'm looking at your name, and look, I'm seeing the Starseed Oracle deck there. We'll get to the reading, but I'm going to give you this, guys, because it's a message, right? Everything's a message. Look at this, like this one. For me, it's my right nostril, right? So when I put the magnet, I'm going to spread the right nostril better. But here's the thing. The side that's smaller, that means that you have, see that? See how it's going in? That means you have like a issue. There's a blockage of the airway going on here. And let me tell you something. Breathing is super important. It's important for everybody. It's important for your teeth. It's important for your brain. It's important for your heart, oxygen. We have to learn to nose breathe. And sometimes I try, but this is what I'm dealing with, right? Obviously, I smoke too. That's another inhibitor of being able to breathe better. But I know people that don't smoke that can't breathe through their nose. Okay? I love you guys. I love you. Thank you, Andrea. Thank you, my love. I love you guys, man. You're the best. You're the best, bro. I fucking love you, man. You understand that, right? You understand I love you, motherfuckers, right? Okay, good. As long as you will know that in your heart. Be like, Flo loves me. I don't care if you love me. Flo loves me. You tell those people to fuck off. And you tell them she's protecting me in the spirit world, too. She'll come and beat your entity ass. Don't play with her, because she will show up in my dream and fuck your world up. Okay? Thank you so much, Tabsy. Thank you. I'll fucking add every one of you as a moderator. I'm just randomly picking people too, okay? All right. Thank you, thank you, thank you, okay? Here we go, okay? And I do love you genuinely with my heart. I get emotional. I get emotional because my whole life, soul starseed. I was looking for people that were like me, that think like me. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, soul star sister. I saw Soul Star Sister. That's funny. And it says Stars here. Okay. Anyway, I'm sorry. I'm a crybaby. I've been emotional. Everything's been feeling so great lately that I've just been happy. Meaning, listen, great things are happening to me every day. I'm waking up. I'm feeling better energetically. My body's feeling more healthy. I'm feeling more alive. I don't know if it's because of the sea moss that I've been eating and the colostrums. I think it is. And the marshmallow root. When your gut is clean, I'm telling you, everything is clean. That's why I want you guys to get on it. This week, what we're going to do a live where I talk about the health things that I've been doing that have been helping me get energy. And let me tell you guys, again, I smoke cigarettes, right? So you would think a lot of people smoke cigarettes. They're like, and I do get like that. I'm sorry. But the marshmallow root, the mullein leaf tea, the beef gelatin, the beef tallow that I've been taking, All of these things have been helping clear my chest. The marshmallow root binds to your mucus and pulls it out. And I want to say, if you're having issues with that, if you did mullein leaf tea mixed with some marshmallow root, bang, you're going to be like, Flo, I love you. I can breathe. My chest, my lungs feel clean. Every night I meditate on my lungs being cleaner and cleaner and cleaner. I'm like, my lungs are beautiful. They're nice and clean. I have nothing wrong with me. My lungs are wonderful. They're beautiful. They work well. Trust me, I'll quit smoking. I know me. When I get my own home, I'm never going to smoke in my house. But here, my mom smokes all day. So then I'm just like, fuck it. You know what I'm saying? You're just like, fuck it. But when I get my own home, which is soon, I'm manifesting it and I'm speaking into existence, my home will never be smoked cigarettes in. I ain't gonna lie to you. If I haven't quit yet, I might sneak a cigarette in the bathroom to take a poop. But I'm going to try not to smoke at all. Thank you so much for sharing your gifts. Thank you so much. You're always teaching me a lot. You always say things that resonate with me. Great. I love you. You know why, guys? Here's the thing. When I talk about things like my nose and this and that, I'm talking about it for a reason because Spirit's telling you these are the little things that if you worked on, you'd feel better. Thank you so much, full time. I love you. If you worked on these tiny little things, you would feel better. Because I swear to you, for some of you, it's really your gut. That's why you're tired. Your gut needs to be cleaned out. If you're not taking the best poops ever, listen to me. Chlorophyll. I'm going to give you the list. You do what you will with it. Chlorophyll, marshmallow root tea. You don't boil that. You steep it. All you do is put the marshmallow root stems in a bottle, a jar, mason jar with warm water. Warm, not hot. Extreme, lukewarm, like it's not even hot. And you put it in there overnight like this. You put the marshmallow root at the bottom and you let it sit overnight outside on the counter. And then you can keep it in the fridge up to 5 to 7 days, even longer if you want, but I do 5 to 7 days. And the more it stays in with the root things, the more it grabs that medicine, right? And you drink that every day. It's a diuretic, okay? It's a anti-laxative. So it's a laxative. So be careful how much you drink and don't leave the house. If you just drink, don't drink too much. Like drink that much a day, okay? Clean your gut out. Wake up early, clean your gut out. Do the chlorophyll drops. Chlorophyll. If you can do lemon, cayenne pepper, baking soda, and I'm telling you this for a reason, you guys. You know why? Your guides want you to know, like, you're good. You're good. But you, all right. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you. I just got it. I just got a message. Spirit's saying something. Hold on. Okay. Hold on, guys, because my nose is super stuffy right now. Spirit's telling me something, guys, that you need to know right now. This is amazing. This is amazing because I just heard this so clearly in my head that I was so excited about it because, when I hear shit like this, it makes me super excited for you. Why am I telling you this about the gut and the breathing? There's a reason, because that's what's making you feel tired, number one, okay? That's why you're not sleeping good at night, number two. You're waking up like due to snoring or someone around you snores, okay? When I get this thing, if it really does help me sleep like that, and I'm going to show you how I sleep with the melt tape, if it'll help you and somebody you sleep next to, I would love to share that with you guys because I want you to feel healthy and good. But this marshmallow root chlorophyll, every morning I do marshmallow root tea with chlorophyll, and I make my marshmallows. I put that on my coffee. Instead of creamer and all that shit, I throw 2 marshmallows in there, and my coffee is divine. It's not made with any sugars. I do add brown sugar because I like sugar. Like, I don't give a fuck, But some people make it with like just agave and just honey. But when you boil honey, it loses all its medicinal properties. So I don't use honey. I use agave and I use brown sugar. Okay. And then at the end, I put a little honey if I want to. Okay. Then I added colostrum. Okay, you could put Shilajit in it, whatever you want. Make it so it's bearable and tolerable so you can drink it and eat it. Okay, I want to say that because there's a reason why I'm talking about this. And right now I'm going to get to the point because you're probably like, oh, come on, I want to know what's going on with it. This is what's going on. You need to clear your gut. Some of you are very psychic, like super intuitive. Let me tell you something, man. If you're here right now, you're watching this now, later, your guides need you to understand they've been communicating with you about your abilities for so long. They've been trying to tell you, honey, do you know how powerful your psychic is? Your psychic intuition is. So you're working with some guides that are super, I'm hearing galactic, first of all, super ancient. You have ancient. Yeah, I just smoke organic tobacco. That's true. I don't smoke. I don't put. I roll my own cigarettes. So that's one thing that's good. I roll my own cigarettes. I don't buy that chemical induced. It's just nicotine and tobacco. That's all I smoke. Okay, with mint, it's actually made with mint leaves, so like it's menthol, but at first that mint hits you like a ton of bricks. But it's only made with menthol, mint leaves, tobacco, and nicotine. Okay, and I try not to smoke a lot. When you see me reading, it's when I really like smoking because for some reason it just keeps me busy. But I don't smoke a lot during the day. I really don't. I've been calming down a lot with it too. Okay. The Fool card just fell on the floor. Hold on, guys. Ow, ow, my fat ass hand can't fit in there. Ay, Dios mío. The Fool card just fell on the floor. Look at that. There's a new beginning. Look, let me show you guys. I came on here. I fucking expected to give good messages, but this right here, look at this. Just look. Just look at it. I mean, if you don't even read tarot, you could see something about this right here. Look at these cards. This guy is on his way to celebrate something. You guys are walking towards something that's a victory and success, celebration. Look at that wreath. It's like, yay, hi, and everybody's cheering for you. And then this guy is sitting pretty with all his money and all his things. He's got everything a man or a woman could want. The money and the family. Look at that. This is generational wealth. This card represents generational wealth, okay? And this, look at how free and clear this person is. You're walking free and clear. You got your dog there barking at you, trying to warn you, yo, there's a cliff there. Watch out. And you're like, I don't care. I'm going to survive. Excuse me. You're super confident in everything you're doing. That's my point. The Fool card. That's what it represents to me. Now, coming back to the spirits that you're going to be seeing and hearing from, because you will be. You're going to be able to connect with spirit on a deeper level right now. Your guides want you to know you're becoming super psychic and super intuitive. You already are. You already are, but this is a different, I'm talking on a whole new level. Like you are going to be, I'm telling you, something's happening with your energy. You're growing your powers is how I'm hearing it. Excuse me. Okay, ready? And that's when I drink the marshmallow root tea and the Malayan leaf tea. That's what happens. I know it's gross, but I'm cleaning myself out. And then the rest of the day, I'm like, I can breathe. I do deep breathing sometimes too. That works really good. If you don't know Wim Hof, the Wim Hof method, he goes, and then he does that about 25 times, and then he holds his breath. And I swear to you, one time I got up to a minute. That's insane. And then it clears all your chest out. Okay. Earth School. Look at this. Let me give you this, okay? What I just said about the cards, what I just said about spirit, what I just said about your intuition, your psychic abilities, stepping up. This is what's happening with you right now, okay? You have been going through Earth School in the most prominent way. You're like the Harvard of spiritual Earth School. You're in the Harvard of it. You understand me? You are in the Harvard of spiritual school. Like you have a wealth of knowledge and information. My crown chakra is getting itchy right here in this area, which is really receptive to the information and the knowledge right here. Okay. Life lessons, soul growth, study, and higher learning. Planet Earth is a great initiation for the soul, and life lessons are the curriculum for which we enroll. Here we go. Listen. These aren't one-time lessons, but themes we choose to circle around, deepening our experience of them as we make our way through the spiral of life. Life lessons aren't only about getting it right, they're also about getting it wrong. Did you hear that? You heard that, right? They're not about getting it right, they're also about getting it wrong, okay? Remembering that Earth is a planet of polarity helps with this understanding. Each year, the study deepens more and more. Each year, your abilities each year, you are getting more and more super duper, absolutely phenomenal, psychic, intuitive learning. You have so much knowledge in you. I told you, start a fucking YouTube channel. Start it. I will support. If you notice, like I have that one girl I follow, I talked about her intuition on point. I will represent for you. You got a YouTube channel, I'll say, like there's somebody else, my friend Keys Passages. She's helps people transition into the spirit world. She works with people that are on their deathbed, and I'm gonna tell you, I told her that she was the angel of death, and she's there to guide people through that portal. Okay, she, I when I met with her, listen, when I met with her, I told her about a spirit guide that's around her, and I told her the name. She almost dropped that. I'm not gonna say too much, but someone passed, and she was there at the last moment. It was a very young person, and I said that person's name. And she was like, I was like, yes. I was like, I don't know who that is. She probably thought I was like watching her. No, I don't, she's like, I never talked about him. So the fact that you just said his name, that's what I'm trying to say to you. This is what your abilities are. People will be shocked with what you're going to do with your energy. Okay? You have a YouTube channel, Soul Star Seer. Soul Star Seer has a YouTube channel. If you have a YouTube channel, do me a favor, comment on the bottom of it, and I will let people know. Go to that YouTube channel, okay? So if you pull this card while you're going through, the truth, we have to support each other, you guys. If you have a business, I have a business. Even if I don't got money like that, I'm gonna buy a $15 product from your business, okay? I'm gonna do it, and I'm gonna post about it, and I'm gonna let everybody know, this is where I got this, I paid for this, she hooked it up, thank you so much. We have to support one another. Who else is gonna support us if it's not us? Who? Even our families sometimes don't know how to support. Well, my family's really good with that now. We went through a lot of, and I know that everything has to do with everyone and their work, but a lot of things, when I went through what I went through with the addictions and the mental illness, it brought everybody together again. And then now they all look to me when they need something, and they see me as they've always seen me as the responsible one that they could come to. My sister this, my sister that. My sister will tell you, this girl, like, be sending me money and shit. Like, when I make money on the mini readings, I'll send her $180 for her and my niece. And I pray for my niece and my nephews every single day, man. Every day I pray for my sister, for everybody. And I see dreams where I was praying for my sister that day, then that night I pulled an entity out of her. You know what I'm saying to you? You gotta understand, I'm telling you this for a reason. This is your abilities. This is what you're able to do. You're in this family as a freaking powerhouse of a clearer of entities. And people need to really understand that. And you don't need to prove to your family that you are this powerful starseed who came here to basically cure them of their illnesses. But here's the thing. You have to learn when it's your duty and responsibility and when it's not. You have to let it go when you can't. Pray for people, send love and light, but don't try to fix them. What everybody's went through, I let them go through it and I pray for them. And then I see they call me like, oh, this week was so good and blah, blah, blah. Good. I prayed for people to come back together as couples, and they have. Okay. You have to understand something. It's just a little prayer and a little Reiki goes a long way. Listen, don't try to explain the color blue to a blind person. Right? Not making fun of blind people. I'm saying if a person was born blind, they never seen the color blue, or they never seen a tree, or they never saw a car or anything like this, and you try to tell them the color blue, and they're like, what's the color blue? And you're like, well, it's the color of a raspberry, or they're like, what does a raspberry look like? They don't know. So you're trying to explain the color blue to these blind people. You're trying to explain your gifts and your powers to these people. They don't know what the fuck you're talking about because they have never seen the powers that you have. They don't know what it's like to be as powerful as you. I'm going to save you a lot of headaches right now, guys. In the beginning, if someone would have told me stop trying to prove your abilities to people, I would have saved myself a lot of headaches. But I was trying to, like, everybody, look what I can do, like, mommy, look at me type thing. But I wasn't doing it to show off. I was proud of myself. And I was like, oh my God, I can communicate with spirit. Oh my God, I'm getting messages. And nobody cared. And I was so mad about it. Like, do you understand how powerful I am? You know what I'm saying? Like, no, babe, I'm not.
When are you done? Stop fucking shooing me out the room.
Bitch, I didn't shoot you. I said,
I don't give a shit. You are like so.
You're making me lose money when you curse. They demonetize me. In a little while, babe. In a little while. I got you. Abuse. She abused me. She kicked me. She kicked me again. Luna, hit her. Luna's protecting me. Okay. Thank you, Luna. Thank you, baby. Thank you for protecting your mama. Oh, my baby got a pyramid. She got a period and she's not. She don't feel so good. I love you. Your tootie hurts, huh? Her little tootie hurts so bad, bro. Look at that fajach. Do you see this fajach? Just look. Just look at the fajachness. Look. She's a little Whoville. She's from the town of Whoville with that nose. Look at her nose. It's the Whoville nose. Yeah. Cindy Lou, where are you? I love you, you angel. We're trying to get her a best friend. I want to get her pregnant so she can have somebody to play with and stuff and hang out with. But we'll see. The lady that first that she had the babies that she came from, I'm trying to get her to breed her. She wants to breed her toy Yorkie with her because he's real small and she's small. We're going to have small little baby. Okay. Oh, real quick, I just want to say this because I want to get back to the message. She was like, "Oh, you can make money and breed them again." I said, "Honey, I'm doing this one time. I just want a dog for my dog. If I can, if I can sell one of the dogs to someone that I know will love that dog, I'm not gonna try to get 2,000, even if it's the smallest, cutest thing in the world. I'm gonna be like, listen, I'll 900, but because the thing is, I don't want to give it away for free because guess what? People who take things for free, they don't sometimes won't treat something right. You know what I'm saying? And I'm scared of that because people who pay for a dog like that, they're not gonna mistreat a dog they paid 1,500, 2,000 for. Some people will give up on them, but they're not gonna mistreat them. Okay. All right. So life lessons and soul growth. Okay. Yeah, I'm not doing this to breed her over and over again. One time, I just want her to have her own baby so she could be best friends with her or him. You know what I'm saying to you? That's it. Like, I'm not greedy like that. I'm not going to put my dog through that, and I wanted to say something to her, but, I want to breed Luna with her dog, so I don't want to piss her off. But, I was going to, maybe after I'm done, she's like, I get to pick the litter, though. I get the pick of the litter. Like, when the Luna has baby, she gets to pick whichever dog she wants. Bitch, I'm lying. I'm going to say she had 2 dogs and you're gonna get the one I fucking tell you to get. If I even decide to give you one, because I don't want you breeding that dog. How about that? You know what I'm saying? Maybe I don't want you breeding that fucking dog. I'm gonna keep them all and be like, oh, I'm sorry, I moved to Jersey. I can't communicate. Like, I'm dead ass. I'm not trying to be greedy or not, but bitch, I'm not having you breed another fucking dog. Now, anyway, because I'm a gangster like that. Yes. Oh yeah, I'll give you whichever dog you want. Blah blah blah. You know what I'm saying? Okay. So like I said, you're here on planet Earth, right? You're here for this um Indonesia, Papua, okay. You're here because you came here to with these life lessons, okay? So try not to look at difficult times as getting it wrong. Instead, see them as opportunities for soul growth. This had changed my life, you guys. When I stopped looking at the mistakes as mistakes and looked at them as lessons, my life changed. I would be like, you did this, you did that. And then I started saying, yo, you did this. What did you learn from there? And I pick and see what I learned from that little, let's say I spent a lot of money in one year. And I'm like, what did you learn from it? When you have money, sometimes it seems like more. You got to be careful with that. When you're in this relationship with this kind of person, the second you see the red flags, walk away this time. Don't give it another chance like you've done before. When you do that, you're going to save yourself from headaches. There's nothing I could teach you better than to stop judging yourself for the things you did and just understand they're not mistakes, they're lessons. And the lessons that you learned will save you from the headaches, okay? Instead of thinking you're a fucking piece of shit because you did that. That's bullshit, bro. We're human. We are human. The problem is, though, look, Yusuf, I love that name. That's an Albanians name their kids that a lot. Let me tell you, you know what the problem is with you, though? Because you're an angel, really, technically, deep down inside, you're an angel. You have angelic properties. You come from a divine realm. When you're here as a human, you judge yourself a lot because you can do better. Like you can fly around, you can do whatever you want. You're a spirit guide in other dimensions, and then you're here in this human world and you judge yourself because you're like, why can't I just do it? It's because you're a human right now. You came here to learn these shitty things. If you came here to just fly around and be happy the whole time, you're not going to learn nothing. There's no soul growth in that. Why do you think people go like, well, then why can't everything be good? And why do we have to have bad? You know why? Because believe it or not, the dark, bad energy is what teaches us. Teaches us to love, to be empathic, to protect each other, to defend each other. If everything was all perfect, we wouldn't be on earth. This is not the place. When we get up there, things will be as you like it. Everybody's chilling, you're good. But things happen up there too, wars and people attacking us and all that stuff. But the difference is over there, it's like you guys have like that spaceship you could jump on and leave, and it's very different. So you're here on this earth. What pisses you off the most is that you know what you're capable of, but you can't do it here on this earth school, and it irritates you. And you're choosing to be here because when I see this is important, guys. When I see everybody in the astral school, which is like a mall, it's a mall where people take the escalator and they go into stores and choose lessons. Let me tell you something. This is how it is. Okay. If you had this dream, you've seen the astral mall. How many of you have had a dream? You're in the astral mall, you're in the mall, and in the mall, you'll see people randomly that you knew or people you don't know, but it's like there's so many people going, they're in the mall and they're just going into stores. You're going into stores. You're trying to, you're trying, you're trying to try and clothes on. They don't fit. Shoes don't fit you. And you're trying to go into these stores and you're just trying to try things on and they don't fit you or something like this. Have you ever had those dreams? Like you're in a mall or in a store and you're shopping and things don't fit. The shoe size is wrong. If you had these dreams, Annette, thank you so much. I love you. I love you. I love you. I could listen to you all day. I wish my voice was like prettier for you guys, but it's all right. I have the knowledge and that's all. Okay. All right. So if you had those dreams, today is going to be one of those days where I come on the live a lot and talk about a lot of things that I've been holding in, like knowledge and stuff that I've been holding in, basically because I've been kind of like, oh, do they want to hear this? Like, it's got to be annoying. Like, I'm not trying to like, what is that word? Talk at them and stuff like that. I just want to share what Spirit's been showing me lately. So you've been in that astral mall, okay? That's right there. I'm telling you, you visited the astral, the Akashic lessons hall, the halls of Amente. You go in there and everybody's going in these different stores and blah, blah, blah. Your shoes don't fit, your clothes don't fit because when you're in the astral mall, you're trying to go into there to learn a lesson. And the spirit guides are like, no, not this one. And you walk out and then you see people going into these stores and all that. That is the astral mall of Earth School lessons that people are choosing to be there. They don't like because she showed me. Listen, she showed me my spirit team. She came to me, my home girl from my spirit guides. Like she came, she goes like this to me. She points. They don't talk. We telepathically communicate. Okay, that's how you know you're ascended in the dreams. If you telepathically communicate with spirit, they're ascended. If you're having word for word conversations, that means they're still in the lower vibration. That's another thing I'm teaching you. That's important. Let me mark this one down. See, okay. If you can telepathically communicate with these people in your dreams, they have ascended. You have ascended too because you're able to. But if you're talking with words, then these people are still in the middle grounds instead of because people who have ascended or a spirit who has ascended, they don't use words. They don't communicate with that. They look at each other and it's like, okay, you know what I'm saying? And they could block or they can open up their psychic abilities. It's another thing you're able to do. You could either block your abilities or open them up. You don't have, you know how telepathic you are when you're around people? I'm telling you this, okay? This is why you have to clear your energy. It's mind control. Your psychic abilities to connect with people telepathically is because you're an ascended one. You're a chosen ascended being, right? And so you're able to pick up their thoughts. And so sometimes those thoughts will distract you, right? So you have to put up the psychic block. Like imagine a zipper or those shades you pull down the shade when you don't want nobody affecting your aura and pick it up when you want to hear what's going on, when you want to just be nosy and like, what's she thinking? What's he thinking? Like we could sit in a cafe one day. I envision us being in a cafe together and we are like, all right, let's play a game. Let's try to guess what this one's thinking, that one's thinking, you know? Okay. The kids are having fun in the background. That's a sign right there, you guys. That's a joyous sign. Everything's going to be beautiful right now. You have a childlike ability to have fun and enjoy yourself right now, okay? So as you're here on this earth school and you go into that Akashic mall, just remember you get to choose. Do you want to still do that or not? Like I said, I'm sorry, I skipped this. She said this is where she showed me where everybody was walking around and doing their lessons, and then she pointed this way. There was the brightest, most beautiful light I've ever seen in my life. Basically, she was telling me this is where people are choosing to learn lessons, and then when they don't want to do it no more, they don't. A lot of people don't want to go to that light yet, because when they go there, it's almost like they go move on, and they get to another levels, and they do it. But they like to experience these things because it's fun for them. They get to play games. And oh, Mia, that's funny. Remember earlier I said I told her the name, the girl that I channeled the name for her spirit guide. That's the name that came through, Anthony. Okay, that's weird. So, like I said, they don't want to go to the light yet, because the light is more like, all right, we're done. You're more like of service to the light. You're working. I'm hearing you're doing God's work there. You're in the spirit form. You're ascended. You can fly on spaceships. You can do whatever you want there. But many people like Earth School. They find it fun. So you're getting annoyed at the shit you're experiencing, man. I hope this is resonating and reaching you guys the way I'm thinking in my head how powerful it is. Okay. You're getting annoyed with the things that you're experiencing. Meanwhile, whole time spirit's like, you want to go finish there? You want to keep going? You're like, no, let me keep going. I want to see what this is like. What's that like? What's that like? You're picking. It's like you're going shopping for clothes, but you're going shopping for lessons. So when you're in the mall or you're in the stores and those lessons don't fit you, you will have a dream like that. Like, these shoes don't fit, that dress won't fit. You're gonna be shown like, no, not here, not this one. I'm hearing you're done learning karmic lessons with lovers. That's important right there. You are done learning. That's a big message from me to you. I love you, Mia. Thank you. I love you guys. You're done with love lessons. That's it. It's over. You learned those. Like, you really did a great job with that. Spirit says they see how you initiated the fact that you will no longer meet karmics, and when you do, you're instantaneously going to be like, you hear me? Congratulations, high five. Wow, high five to you. You've done with that shit. Oh my God, I'm so happy for us, because listen, the next person that comes into your life, and it got real quiet when I'm saying this, the next person that comes into your life, you just better be ready for the love of your life. This is your star seed soul connector. You were connected to this person in many lifetimes, and this is the lifetime where you're finally gonna feel you're gonna have that love that you deserve. Come to your mother. Come here, you little mother. Come to mama. Yeah, you're my baby. This is finally the lifetime where you're gonna be feeling, oh, baby, you're all swollen. I'm sorry. She's so swollen down there, man. I hate that. I feel bad for her. I know that shit's gotta hurt. Oh, baby, I'm sorry, mommy. Let me get this stuff away from you, tutu. You've done with that. That means that the person you meet next, they are going to be the love of your life. It's just like Luna, like Luna. I'll be like literally 8 minutes and I'm done.
No.
Yeah, 8 minutes and I'm done.
No.
Yeah, I swear, 8 minutes and I'm done. Look, it's 1:10. At 1:18, I'm done. All right, we're leaving. 8 minutes. I promise. Abuse. She's go ahead, hit me. Ow, don't hit me hard. Come on. She hits like a man. Oh my God, she hits so hard, bro. She's my daughter. This bitch hits like a fucking bulldog, bro. Ooh, ow. She can hit hard, bro. I'm telling you. She hits hard. This bitch, I told her, you better not ever fight girls your age, because you're gonna. My sister used to fight grown men. She used to punch dudes in the face and knock them out. That's how I'm serious. She fights like a man. My sister's hands, if you look at them, I got big hands, right? But if you look at all the fights I've ever had, I never punched someone in the face. I used to just grab them by the hair and throw them on the floor, because I didn't want to hurt them and I don't want them to get like hurt. So I would always grab them by the hair and put them down and like put them in a headlocks, because I'm not a violent person. I don't like hitting people. It's not fun for me. I tell you, I hate it so much. And I've been hit in my face several times. I got jumped by people. Staten Island was like that though. Like it was a place toxic. Like people would get jealous, they would jump you or fight you. And we've had like the Albanians versus the Puerto Ricans fight, or the Albanians versus the black people fight, or it would be like these big things. But it was but they were the funny thing is they were all friends, but then like it became like you fuck with one Albanian, you fuck with one black person, and they're all fighting each other, and it was insane. I went through that a lot growing up, you know. But it's all relative. Actually, I chose to have all those fights and be jumped by these people and stuff, so it's all good. But like I said, I don't like being violent, so I like, well, if somebody, God forbid, puts their hands on me today, which they won't, Spirit already told me I'm done with that, the battling, I'm not gonna punch them. Or like if I had a gun and somebody was, I wouldn't shoot them in the head or immediately. I'd shoot them in the foot a couple of times, once in the knee, and just get them down on the floor. That's all I care about. But that's not gonna happen in this lifetime. Like I said, no violence. But what I'm saying is, if it had to come down to it, I might try to put people down in a like a. I'm not gonna go to kill you. That's not happening. I'm not that person, you know, unless you're doing something that calls for murder. That's kidding. Okay, no. So anyway, like I said, let me just give you guys this because I'm gonna come back as soon as I take her to eat. I'm gonna come right back. We want to talk to you about. I'm here. We want to talk to you about the things that you're gonna be getting, the changes that are coming to you right now. Some of you guys are gonna be moving. You're moving. I just heard Denver, Denver for some reason, Denver, Colorado. Something that you were manifesting from December is coming to fruition now. Something about 9 months. For some of you, that thing that you're wanting, it's like exactly 9 months from now. Something about the end of January this year, like right before the new year comes. It's like all of those things you're manifesting are coming. But I gotta say, 3 weeks. I just heard 3 weeks super loud about something. This is something you've been manifesting for a long time though, and it's 3 weeks from now. You're getting that. I'm hearing the letter J, and I'm hearing Jesse or Jazzy or Jesse. I'm seeing the letter V and the name Victor, Victoria. Okay, we're gonna get into this when I come back, Spirit. So hold that thought, okay? But let me finish telling these people. The Earth School. Remember, just every time you get irritated with people and irritated with yourself, right? I want you to remember why you're here. You're here for the lessons. And if you choose to experience that lesson, you will. I'm hearing. And if you don't want to, don't. Just say, I don't, it's your free will. I choose not to learn this lesson anymore. You got to cut the contracts between you and yourself because you wrote out a contract like, I'm going to learn this lesson when I go to Earth School. Signed by Florina. You know what I'm saying? So I want you to unsign that document. I want you to write, this lesson that I've been learning is no longer serving my highest good. These people that were attached to this lesson are no longer serving my highest good. This is a good one. Let me save this part. Let me see. This lesson that I've been learning is no longer conducive to my highest good and my personal gain and welfare. This person or these people that were attached to this lesson or any other lessons are no longer serving my highest good. I verily detach myself from all of these beings, entities, and anyone who's not serving my highest good. And I choose to move forward and learn new lessons. I'll take on new lessons that are fun, experienced, joyful, adventurous, but I am no longer attached to these lessons. And I promise you, do that. Do that every day for 21 days. And remember, what did you guys do? Today, how many things are you grateful for? 3 things every day for the next 21 days. Today, I am grateful for, I know I'm trying to think of ones that really are touching me so I can feel it. You don't want to say, I'm grateful for this. You got to feel it. I'm grateful that I get to like make my own schedule. That's a big one for me. I'm able to work around my own schedule and be able to take care of myself and my daughter through that hard work and dedication. I am grateful for not giving up on myself and saying I'm never going to get there. And I'm grateful for my health, my happiness, my joy, my love. I'm grateful that I get to be happy now and experience life and get to really do the things that I've always wanted to do, which is like experience true love, experience travel, experience friendships. Those are the things I'm grateful for because I know I'm about to experience them. I am experiencing them already and it's happening now. Okay. So 3 things, and feel what you're saying, feel it in your heart because if you're just saying it, it's not going to work. Okay. So I want you to ask this question when you get off of here. This is what you can meditate on today and the next few days. Okay? Awesome. Me too, Soul Star. This is what you can meditate on the next few days. Okay? I always give you guys homework. You choose to do it, you do it. But this is like, we're here. I feel like I'm at Earth. I'm in a heaven school, and we got all you angels, and I'm like, all right, angels, come. Today on Earth, at Earth School, we're going to learn, how are you being called to grow and learn through your Earth School lessons? So, Spirit, how am I being called to grow and learn? How am I being called to grow and learn? That's all you're going to ask. How am I being called to grow and learn? Can you please show me how I'm being called to grow and learn? Thank you. Ask the question, get the answers. Ask the question, get the answers. It might take a day, it might take 2 days, meditate on it. But if you meditate on this question, this is the way. I'm done. How am I being called to grow or learn? That's your homework for right now. I'm gonna come back as soon as I'm done taking her. I'm gonna come back because I have a lot more messages to get you guys. Very good thing. No, I'm done. Don't do that.
Hang up.
I will. Don't hang up like that. I don't like that. Okay. And then the messages are coming through. Look at the page of wands. All the wands coming to you. When I come back, we're gonna finish this school, this Earth School. Okay. My angels in training. I love you guys, and I will see you guys in a little bit. I'll see you guys in a little bit. Okay. I love you. I'll see you later. Bye, guys. I'll be back in like 20 minutes.